Vanessa Lantico here. I'm a movement lesson practitioner and I offer vision support for movement lesson. Today I'm going to show you some play-based exercises for working on the sleeping and lying down milestone, and I'll be showing them on my very busy 4-year-old son. In order to be able to work on any milestone in a play-based manner, you really need to have an understanding of what the optimal performance of the milestone looks like, and then you just use movement lesson techniques of gentle touch and rotation to enhance the performance of the milestone. A common barrier for parents is they don't really fully understand the milestone, but when you grasp the concept, you can work in a 360-degree space. We're often stuck trying to copy exercises exactly, and we're focusing too much on position. Remember, your child's position and your hand positions matter less once you understand the milestone. In sleeping and lying down, we're trying to achieve a smooth, fluid movement of the body down to the floor and back up again. And it needs to be performed in a 360-degree space. So that includes onto the back, the side, and the tummy as well. The technical plane that we're working on is the horizon plane, and if you have a more mathematical mind, Erin has really broken down these planes to further explain in detail if you're still struggling to visualize what you're working on. But my goal is to help you guys fully understand this milestone so you know what you're trying to achieve. And as I said, the lying down milestone involves the ability to rotate in a horizontal space. So how vision plays a role here is by setting up the inner ear system in the first 2 months of life. It's known as the vestibular ocular reflex. Although understanding the VOR system is not crucial here, just know that smooth movements of the body ensure smooth movements of the fluid within the inner ear. When the body sloshes, the inner ear fluid sloshes, and it causes this startle response. If your child lacks a startle reflex, has a hyper reflex, or a retained reflex, you should consider getting the inner ear evaluated. These responses either indicate an inner ear dysfunction or rotational dysfunction. The main points we're working on here is going to be the head, the chest, and the pelvis of the body. The sleeping and lying down milestone is evaluating how well the body rotates on a horizontal plane. So does my head rotate smoothly forward, backwards, side to side? Can I feel my chest rotate easily forward, backwards, and then side to side? Does my pelvis rotate easy forward, backwards, side to side? That's what you're feeling for in your child. You want it to feel easy, fluid, and smooth. If you go to rotate your child and it feels like they're stiff, or they do rotate but they kind of lose their balance, those are signs of the areas that you need to work on, because we want the rotation to be nice and fluid and smooth. When I go to lie down and I have a lack of rotation in one part of my body, so say my pelvis, then my head will come backwards to the bed, my chest will come backwards to the bed, but this is not rotating backwards nicely, it stays kind of stiff. So when it hits the bed, it doesn't roll nicely, it kind of flops. That shakes the inner ear fluid system, which causes us to feel like we're off balance. We're just working with gentle touch and rotation to enhance the performance of those rotational points of the body, and it doesn't matter if we are laying down or standing up. We just need them to roll nicely side to side, forward, and backwards, so that when we go to lay down, we can lay down with the unison of our entire body. Now I'll show you how I would work on this milestone with my 4-year-old son during play, and his positions don't matter. My goal is just to ensure that these points are rotating easily, fluid, and smooth, and they feel balanced.
My favorite one, you know why? Because the car drives around in a circle.
Here he is standing in front of me, and I'm evaluating the forward, back, side-to-side movements while he shows me his toys.
Wow!
And do the mini one. What?
Mm-hmm.
See?
Yeah.
She is my baby.
exercises may only be for a few moments as he changes to different tasks, but that doesn't matter because I have my goal in mind. In this exercise, we're rolling together. My goal is to practice him smoothly lying down and coming back up again. My hands are light. They are supporting, not forcing or blocking any of his movements.
It's the softly. Hiding and hiding.
Here he is standing in front of me, and I am checking his chest. We're just talking, and he's playing with his toys.
Hiding and hiding, my bumblebee.
Here I have my hand on his chest and offer an object for his eyes to follow side to side, while I feel for that movement in his spine.
Wow! Wow!
Hey,
Wait, come this way, follow me.
You like nerds? Are they so yummy? Do you want more nerds?
Yeah.
For older and larger children, making use of a blanket is a more manageable way to work with your child lying down to the floor and back up again. Notice I stop pulling him up when the movement feels awkward. We want fluid and smooth. All we are practicing is a smooth going down to the floor and back up again.
Where are you? Wow! Oh! Help! Help! Captain! Captain America is coming to defeat me! No! Captain America! Now I gotta hide them in the softly and you gotta find them, okay?
In this exercise, we're playing a game that has us pretending to go to sleep and to get back up again. As we practice this skill, it gets smoother.
Yeah, mommy, a candy.
Wait, actually you pretend to... Oh!
What's this?
Facing me, hug. You can see my hands feeling the pelvis for that rotation towards me and away and side to side. I am ready to work on that lying down skill as his posture changes. Notice how I go with his movements, changing my gentle touch along the pelvis and the spine depending on his position. But my goal is the same, to feel that fluid, easy, small rotations on the horizon.
The baby tiny one. Yeah.
I love you.
In this exercise, I'm going along the spine, feeling for the rotation and noting the areas that it might be not as easy to rotate. Keeping in mind forward and backwards, side to side, all the way along his spine.